Alright, boys and girls, it's your friendly neighborhood English teacher, and due to the ongoing technical issues with being able to get you guys, be able to get to show you how to find online sources using the databases through the college, I am resorting to recording a short video of showing you how to do it. Alright? Now I understand that this won't answer everything. Some of this stuff, you may miss. So video is good because you can go back, play it over and over, pause things, rewind, etc., etc. And on top of which, if you have any questions about anything, you can always just email me. Alright? So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to walk you through how to find scholarly journal articles. If you recall, we talked about scholarly sources. The fact that this semester I want you to use articles from peer-reviewed journals for your secondary sources, for your papers and whatnot. And so we need to talk about how to find those, and then we'll talk about your first assignment that we've had to put off until now. Alright? So that's what we're going to do here. I've posted videos that that go back over the MLA citation stuff and have general comments on that, and you need to watch those as well in order to refresh your memory on that stuff. We talked a little bit about it in class, but it'll help bring that stuff back up to date. Alright, so first things first. If you recall, we talked about these scholarly journals. Actually, I guess while I'm talking about this, I can show you where I am. Hopefully I'm not too big. When we talked about scholarly journals, we said there are these periodicals that are published several times a year that have, they collect papers, basically research papers written by experts in their field, and publish them 3-4 times a year so that scholars can find them and see the latest research and things like that. Now, in olden days, what you had to do was go to the library, and the library had all those journals collected and bound together and put in giant notebooks that they kept on hundreds and hundreds of shelves, and it was a giant pain in the ass because you had to go through and search through each one of them and things like that. Now they have them all collected in computers on the internet, and so what you have to do, all you have to do is go to a database that has the text from these journals, so all of these papers saved away, so that you can search through them according to author or according to subject or according to, you can look for keywords in the text itself, whatever you want, and it'll bring up the articles for you, and you can save them, print them, email them, whatever you need to do. Alright? If you recall, these are good sources because they go through the peer review process. In other words, before anything gets published in a peer-reviewed journal, in a scholarly journal, it's sent to experts, and they double-check the veracity and the authenticity of the research and check the sources of the author and everything like that to make sure that it's a good source. So these are great sources to use, and they're the ones we're primarily going to use as far as secondary sources. When you're writing your papers, you can only use two things. You can use your book, in other words, the story or play or poem itself. And remember, that's where the bulk of your research should come from when you're building an argument. But the second place you can go to is, of course, the scholarly sources. Now, in reality, we'd allow more websites, books, things like that, but we can't really police everything like that. And scholarly articles are a good place to get your feet wet with research. So that's what we're going to focus on this semester. All right. Let me turn you now and get you set up. Oh, God, you fell. Sorry. Get you set up so that I can show you what to do on the computer screen. Alright. Slowly but surely I'll get this figured out. Okay. Alright. You should be able to see the screen there now. So, what we have to do is we have to go through the library. And since you're off campus, the way you need to get to the library is first by logging in to your portal account. Alright? Once you've logged into the portal, the next thing you want to do then is you see up here at the top, alright, you see this tab for the library, okay? Right here. If you click on that, it'll take you to the library's webpage. Well, actually, I'll take you to this spot first where it says click for online library resources. Click on that, and it'll take you to this page. What this page is you see over here, you're on the tab for searching for articles and online books, and it takes you to the library databases. Now, a couple of things of note. Let me scoot this over just a bit. Oop, too far. First of all, if you have any trouble at all accessing anything at any point, you need to click on these help tools and either watch these videos and things like that, or go up here to contact us, click on that, and contact the library. Right? If you call the reference desk, if you call the help desk, you call one of these technicians or anything like that, they will walk you through what you're doing and help you figure out what's going wrong. Okay. Once you're here, we're specifically going to look at these databases over here. All right. You can either look at Credo Reference or Ebscohost. I like Ebscohost a lot, so it's the one I'm going to show you how to do. You've probably been exposed to both of them, maybe in English 1301 here or something like that. Credo is one I just don't have a lot of experience with. I like Ebsco. It's simple, it's easy to navigate, so that's the one I recommend. But you can use both to find things. And what Ebscohost is, click on it. What it is it's a powerful database. If you read right here, it describes it. It's a group of powerful databases that offers thousands of authoritative full-text articles on, yada yada. Basically, all of these single databases right here that you see, once you've clicked on Ebsco, and it brings up this page, all these single databases apply to a wide variety of disciplines, all right? So you see Academic Search Complete, which is a general academic one, Health Watch, Bibliography of Native North Americans, Business, information science, health, legal, etc., etc. It collects them all and makes their text available. So I always recommend at least clicking Academic Search Complete because it's multidisciplinary. It is full text, and I'll explain what that means in a minute. But it has access to over 8,000 periodicals, all right, with more than 7,300 of those being peer-reviewed journals, which is what we want. So it's a lot of stuff to access. The other thing I would recommend you click this semester is you scroll down to the Literary Reference Center, which is right here, and that's more stuff that's literary types. So once you've selected your databases, you scroll all the way to the bottom and click Continue, and it will take you to a search screen, all right, that looks like this. You see the search boxes here, and it's basically a giant search engine, and it'll let you look through all those databases, particularly through all those journals, and find what you're looking for. All right. There are a couple of things you need to make sure are checked off though first before you search. First of all, you always want to make sure full text is clicked. That'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. Second of all, make sure you select the box that says scholarly peer-reviewed journals as well over here on the left side of the page. That's again so you're making sure you're getting the reputable ones, the scholarly ones. All right. Next, a lot of times professors will tell you that they want you to find ones published in a certain date. I want them for your annotated bibliography, for example. They need to have been published in the last 10 years. All right. And the other thing I'd say is you can come down here and it says special limiters for your databases. And my advice would always be to come down and select, not under publication type, over here under document type, to select article. And that way you don't get abstracts, you don't get chapters of books or book reviews or anything that won't help you, but you actually get stuff that's going to be useful. Alright? Once you've done that, then you can start searching. The best thing I can say for searching for articles is practice. Just pick a topic and come in here and spend 20 or 30 minutes a couple of days practicing finding information. The other thing I'll suggest is that you need to be creative with what you're doing. All right. Sometimes you won't find the exact phrase you're looking for, the exact topic